Well, we are a few months away from the first phase of the Main Street Revitalization project in Cottage Grove wrapping up. As city officials tell KVAL's Gold Meadows, the upgrades will be worth the wait.
The Cottage Grove Main Street Revitalization project is aimed at making the historic district a safer, more eye-catching place to visit.
16 years in the making, city officials say $5 million in federal funding helped them near the finish for one phase of the project to address aged and overused infrastructure down 5 blocks of Main Street.
One of the things that you would see if you had looked at the sidewalks before the construction started is they'd been broken up and were in pretty bad shape. We had folks who had been gotten injured and folks who roll rather than walk were having a difficult time getting up and down the street.
As early as 2008, the city began working to make improvements to the area, but the city says those projects didn't do enough to address the lack of accessibility. The Revitalization project makes crosswalk curbs ADA accessible and addresses maintenance costs that had tripled over the last 10 years to keep 100-year-old pipes and sewage functioning.
Storm drains and water. We replaced all of that going down Main Street and attaching into the infrastructure that is on the side streets. We've replaced all of the power poles, and we've replaced the sidewalk, and we're replacing the street. But we had to go out and search for funding for it.
This portion of the project cost $6.3 million, with the $5 million grant from the Economic Development Administration funding part. The city will pay the remaining $1.3 million, but the project in full, which would go on to repair side streets leading to Main Street, cost about $15 million.
It's great for the community. I think it's going to be good once it's finished. I think it took way too long to do the project. Of course, because you get the weather, you get the rain, so it slows things up. And I think it hurts the businesses a little bit.
Ultimately, the hope is to support businesses and foot traffic in the area.
What I'm hoping is that it will just increase the amount of traffic that we have down here, and maybe create more interest for new businesses coming down.
Yeah, we're really hoping that this is going to help jumpstart redevelopment of our downtown for the individual businesses and buildings.
The city says this portion of the work will be complete by Christmas, and they're looking for funding to complete the next leg of the project. In Cottage Grove, I'm Gold Meadows.